Oh boy, here we go.
From war and peace, Downton still stands, and the Crawleys are still in it.
Shirley MacLaine arrives in season 3 to take on Dame Maggie Smith.
I'm so looking forward to seeing your mother again. When I'm with her, I'm reminded of the virtues of the English.
But isn't she American?
Exactly.
True fans can't wait for this battle of the acting legends.
I was so afraid I was going to be late.
Never mind Top Chef. The knives are out, and ever so sharp, at Downton Abbey.
Oh, dear. I'm afraid the war has made old women of us both.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but then I always keep out of the sun.
In case you've been under a rock for the last 2 years and have never heard of PBS's sudsy blockbuster, here's a quick primer.
Of course, this alters everything.
Downton Abbey is the fictional home of Robert Crawley, the Earl of Grantham, and his American wife, Lady Cora. He's got the title, she's got the money.
I think I owe you an apology after the way I spoke at dinner.
Next time you want to treat me like a naughty schoolgirl, you might do it in private, not in front of the servants.
One look at the class picture will tell you how many plot lines there are. The series begins in 1912.
Welcome to Downton.
It works its way through World War I and is now inching into the 1920s, years of major upheaval in British society as a whole, for the aristocracy especially.
Because I want the pleasure of saying I told you so.
Season 3 spoiler coming up.
Are you really telling me that all the money is gone?
I'm afraid so.
The lion's share of Cora's fortune?
We knew that this series would, to a certain extent, be the charting of the downfall of this particular class. It would be their sidelining politically, their undermining financially.
Julian Fellowes, who created Downton Abbey, was flabbergasted by the worldwide audience response.
No one is prepared for this extraordinary kind of whirlwind that took place.
I've given my life to Downton.
The show is seen in 170 countries.
Downton Abbey.
It's been nominated for 27 Emmys and has won 9. It's been a critical and ratings bonanza for PBS's masterpiece, which nearly passed on it.
I actually was a little hesitant, I can truthfully say.
Now, Masterpiece executive producer Rebecca Eaton is awfully glad she said yes.
This is cherry on top of the sundae, or the tea cake.
Are we going to have tea or not?
Speaking of confections,
Settle, everyone.
Addicted as I am to Downton Abbey, what could be sweeter than to be part of the first U.S. network television crew ever allowed on the set? In April, during the shooting of season 3.
Of course I knew. Thank you, Mosley.
For months on end, the cast and crew take over Highclere Castle, the home of a real earl in the English countryside southwest of London. You can't help saying to yourself, oh, it's Lord Grantham. And then, no, it's the actor Hugh Bonneville.
We all have different parts to play, Matthew. And we must all be allowed to play them.
I think people expect me to behave like a lord and have a Labrador at my at my heels all the time. I don't. I go to the supermarket in my jeans and my sweatshirt.
Or to his trailer in a T-shirt. But for Downton fans, it's hard not to think of Dan Stevens as Matthew Crawley, heir to Downton Abbey, and Major Heartthrob. How do you deal with that?
I just carry on as normal.
Does it get embarrassing at times?
No, it's lovely. It's, I can't pretend I don't like it.
That's actress Michelle Dockery in The Grey as herself, goofing around before a take. Here she is as Lady Mary, one of Lord Grantham's daughters, engaged to Matthew. Finally, after 2 seasons of agonizing, will they, won't they?
Lady Mary Crawley. Will you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Yes.
Part of the fun of being on set was trying to figure out what the scenes being shot
And action.
gave away about season 3.
I'm sorry, Mr. Charkham, to snatch him away.
This, at least, is obvious.
Are you looking forward to the wedding?
What do you think?
I'm looking forward to all sorts of things.
Don't make me blush.
In the wardrobe trailer, while we were there, what was being picked out for the next day's shooting looked right for a wedding, but whose?
That's where the hierarchy matters. I mean, the rest...
See that man? His name is Alistair Bruce. His job is historical advisor, meaning correctness cop.
In Britain, in the year 1920, there was a way in which somebody who lived in an aristocratic family would expect to be treated and to interact and to treat somebody from below stairs.
Below Stairs, the domain of the servants, is actually a soundstage in London.
This is Downton Abbey. Carson the butler speaking.
The big drama here is what will become of Mr. Bates.
Thank you. I'll do that. No, thank you, my lord.
For the uninitiated, he's the valet, lame from a war wound, who begins season 3 in prison, wrongly convicted of murdering his vile wife. Housemaid Anna is his long-suffering true love.
Do you never doubt? For just 1 minute? I wouldn't blame you.
No.
Downton Abbey is a phenomenon, as actor Brendan Coyle discovered when he went to Morocco on vacation.
I just got sort of mobbed, from people from all over. From Ireland, Denmark, I remember Australia, Iceland, Spain, and shouting, "Did you kill your wife? Did you kill your wife?"
He's dead. I think he's dead.
For Downton's younger, relatively unknown stars, the show has been life-changing. Emmy-nominated Michelle Dockery was on the cover of Vanity Fair, undressed.
It's thrilling, actually, to be a part of something that's captured the hearts of the world.
Dan Stevens is currently on Broadway, signing autographs at the stage door every night.
Oh, I'm going for my dinner. You two can stay here, plotting.
But Joanne Froggatt, Anna, also nominated for an Emmy this year, may have the best story.
This is my most fabulous year ever, actually. It's incredible with all the success of Downton, on Emmy nominations, 3 movies coming out this year, and I'm also getting married this year, which is big, big news.
Like Downton Abbey? You know a show is big when it gets spoofed.
What is it, Papa?
If we don't find an heir for Downton Arby's, corporate will take back the franchise from us.
But come on now. Downton Arby's?
Man, I love Downtown Arby's.
It's not Downtown Arby's, it's Downton Arby's.